end to their cycle of misery, regain early mojo in time for playoff push. Kansas City, Mo. Some call it a vicious cycle. Others say it's a snowball effect. Kansas City Chiefs coach Andy Reid likens it to a washing machine. Bad things happen and then keep happening. Maybe you're trying too hard, maybe that's just how it goes. But it goes round and round and round, misery piling on top of more misery. You're hoping for something good to happen and, when it doesn't, you get a little bit down, Reid said. Which is why the Chiefs' rout over AFC West rival Oakland on Sunday was so significant. Instead of merely holding on, the Chiefs were in attack mode from the first series on. They had an energy and vibe not seen since their 5-game win streak to open the season, and the timing couldn't be better. The 26-15 victory, far more lopsided than the score indicated, keeps the Chiefs in a tie with the Chargers for the AFC West lead ahead of their divisional clash Saturday. The Raiders are now a game back. Everybody rallied together and supported each other, Reid said. Not that they haven't before, but if something didn't go quite right, they were all in there. They made a point to do that. They just pounded all the way through. More, 40 things we learned in Week 14 of the 2017 NFL season. More, NFL playoff picture after Week 14. Well before the Philadelphia Eagles and the Los Angeles Rams caught fire, the Chiefs were the NFL's hottest team. They steamrolled through the first month of the season, sparking talk of a Super Bowl and an MVP trophy for Alex Smith. And then the wheels came off. Kansas City lost 6 of its next 7 games. Smith was seen as a shell of his early season form. The high-octane offense couldn't score, and the defense couldn't contain anyone. Oh, sometimes one of the units would flash glimpses of its old self. But they were fleeting, and the three, offense, defense and special teams, were never in sync. After Red suspended Marcus Peters for his tantrum last weekend in which he threw a flag into the stands and walked off the field, a cloud of doom seemed to descend upon the Chiefs. Except the Chiefs seemed not to notice it, or if they did, they ignored it. They took the field Sunday with the swagger of that 5-0 group and quickly reminded Derek Carr and the Raiders how unhospitable Kansas City can be. After Carr opened with an incompletion, the Chiefs stuffed Marshawn Lynch for a 1-yard loss and Chris Jones followed with a sack. It was only the 19th sack allowed by the Raiders this year. Just like that, Oakland was punting. The Raiders never did find a rhythm, gaining just 68 yards in the first half and getting shut out for the first 50 minutes of the game. Meanwhile, Smith was spreading the ball around and keeping Oakland's defense off balance. On Kansas City's first touchdown drive, he faked a screen to Tyreek Hill and instead threw one to Travis Kelce for the 17-yard score. Kareem Hunt, the rookie who dazzled the league those first few weeks, found his groove again, too, rushing for 116 yards to go over 1,000 for the season. To play the way we know we can play early on, and to get challenged and to have a rough patch but kind of find our way out of it, I think guys have that confidence now, Smith said. Should the Chiefs beat the Chargers next weekend, they have an open path to the AFC West title with their last 2 games against the hapless Dolphins and Broncos. The Chargers have the Jets but finish the season against the Raiders. Win the division, or claim an AFC wildcard spot, and the Chiefs can finish the season much like they started it. It was good to see everybody hitting on all cylinders, Kelce said. Everybody just got the mojo back. The spin cycle has finally ended. Follow USA Today sports columnist Nancy Armour on Twitter @NRARMOR. Photos, Best of NFL Week 14.